Hello everyone, welcome to Study with Manjula and I am your friend Manjula Sri. So today in this video we are going to continue with the physical quantities and measurement part 2. Okay. In part 1 we have learned about measurement, we have learned about the units, about choice of unit, about systems of unit. Yes. So in this part 2, in this video, we are going to learn about the basic physical quantities, about what is SI unit, and the first basic physical quantity, that is the length. In this video, we are going to cover, right? So let's see. The first comes the basic physical quantities. What are these basic physical quantities? In our daily life, whatever the quantities we use, such as here they have given the basic physical quantities are, the first one is the length, second one is the mass, the third one is the time, and next one is the temperature. So the first one, if we see length, okay, if you have went or gone to some tailor, what he will do? He will take a tape, not a sticking tape but a measuring tape, to measure your length, that means your waist, your sleeves, your legs, to stitch a cloth, to stitch a dress, he will take the measurements. And next one is in geometry we use length. Length of the for finding the length of a triangle, like perimeter, and finding the side of a square, etc. Yes or no? The next comes the mass. What is this mass? Mass is similar to weight. What? Similar to weight. E-I-G-H-T, weight. Okay? It's just similar to weight. But it is not equal. Mass is not equal to weight. But it's just similar. Why? Because mass is nothing but the measuring the weight. Weight, what is the difference between mass and weight is, weight means the gravitational pull of the earth. The gravitational pull of the earth. If this is a earth itself is a magnet. Here there is a man standing here. Here there is a man standing. So the earth pulls the body towards itself. Earth pulls the body towards itself. So this gravitational pull of the body, how much it's pulling, that is the weight. Mass means how much space it's occupying. If here you can see a paper, how much space it's occupying? This is the mass. This is the mass. Okay? Next. Next comes the time. Time is very valuable. Time is very valuable. Yes or no? If we see the clock, watch. Yes or no? It's a common one. It's a common basic physical quantity. Next comes the temperature. We have listed the doctor. First, what he will do? He will measure your temperature. Through what? Through a thermometer. Using a thermometer, he will first check your temperature of your body, then he will treat according to it. Okay? Now, the one is, before going to these basic physical quantities, we have to know one term. That is SI unit. Once read this paragraph. The scientists all over the world has accepted a set of units to measure the basic physical quantities. These set of units are called standard international units. Which units? Standard international units. See, I am dragging the line with the mouse. I am drawing this line with the mouse. It is irregular. Okay. Now once again come to this paragraph. The scientists all over the world. Has accepted a set of units to measure the basic physical quantities. Which basic physical quantities? These quantities: length, mass, time and temperature. To measure these basic physical quantities, these scientists have accepted a set of units. These set of units are called standard international units. Okay. Why these scientists have to accept a set of units to measure this basic physical quantity? Because in the previous video, that is in part 1, we have learned about the different types of units, different systems of units, that is CGS, FPS and MKS. In each part of the world, in each part, one system, other systems, different systems are used for the measurements. If I have given a 1 meter cloth, to export it to another country in the terms of 1 meter, then if they are using the CGS system, that is, what is the the unit of length in CGS system? Yes, centimeter. How much? Centimeter. So, centimeter is the smaller unit compared to meter. So that's why the excluding these differences to reduce these differences in trading, in exporting, and these set of units are accepted. And another big difficulty is if other countries use a different set of for time, if they use other units for the time, what will happen is, if we are in India, if we go to another country, the time may change, but if unit will change, we can't accept it properly, na? So that's why these scientists, what they have done is, they have accepted a set of units to measure basic physical quantities. These set of units are called what? Standard units. The standard units, in shortcut you can write the SI unit. What? SI unit. You can take a screenshot or you can pause the video and note it down. Okay? Now come again back to basic physical quantities. Okay. Now I have said what are the SI units. Now let us know what are the SI units of these basic physical quantities. Okay. For length, it is meter. Wait, I will type. It will take a long time if I will just go on and write with the mouse. Wait, no need this one only I will go. For length, it is meter. M-E-T-R-E, meter. Meter is the SI unit of length. In short form, it is written as small m. In short form, it is written in small m. Now next you come. Oh my god. Next you come for mass. It is kilograms. What? Kilograms. Kilogram. And its symbol is kg. It went here, okay. kg. Wait. What I'll do is, for this it is what? kg. Okay. kg. Next come to the time. Come to the time. For time it is second. S-E-C-O-N-D. Second. And its symbol is S. Wait, for kg where it went? Kilogram. Okay, let it be at last I'll write. Okay. Next, for temperature it is Kelvin. Okay. Therefore temperature it's what? Kelvin. In shortcut you will write capital K. In shortcut you will write what? Capital K. In short form you just write in capital K. Okay. Why capital K? Keep it in a box so that you will not confuse. See, Why for other units, for other basic physical quantities, for their units, I have given the small letters. Yes or no? For this you can see m is small. For kilograms you can see kg. Where it went? It went near seconds. Ran off like anything. It was small k and g. Okay. For kilograms I have given small k and g. For time I have given small s. But why for temperature I have given capital K? That means for Kelvin why I have given a capital K? Because the meter, the second, the kilogram, these all are just units. But Kelvin is a name of a scientist who have discovered this unit. In respect towards him, what they have done is they have kept the capital K as the symbol of the unit. This is one of the rules for writing the units. Is nothing but whenever the unit of any quantity is the name of a scientist, then the symbol of that unit should be written in the capital letter. The first letter should be in capital. Now understood? Now let's come to the first unit, that is length. The first unit, that is length. Let's go. Where is this going? Length. Okay. Now you can define length as length is the distance between 2 points. Length is the distance between 2 points. How? See, if you take a line, this is a line and I have given the 2 points. This is the point and this is another point. If I have given this point A, I have given this point name A and this point B. This point B. Now the distance between this A and B is what? The length. Distance between 2 points is what? Length. You know a line segment? Line segment will have a line which have 2 end points. Yes or no? So this length is nothing but the distance between any 2 points if you take. Whether it is a so much distance or a less distance. Okay? The SI unit of length is meter. We have already learned. Now let us see what is this meter. How this meter have occurred. Now you can define meter as a meter was initially defined the distance between 2 points on a rod of platinum alloy kept at 0 degrees Celsius in the International Bureau of Weights and Measure. In the International Bureau of Weights and Measure. Wait, I have written here double O. Okay, now it's clear. Come, once again, a meter was initially defined the distance between 2 points. See, the distance between 2 points, here 1 point and here 1 point. Distance between 2 points on a rod of platinum alloy. Platinum, you know, it is a metal. Alloy means what? If you know chemistry very well, we have 3 substances like elements, compounds and mixture. Element means it is a group of atoms. Element means it is a group of atoms. A compound means when the elements are combined chemically in a fixed ratio is known as compound. But mixture is what? You know mixture? We eat mixture. We eat a mixture, right? One snack. How it is? The badam will be there and the basin wheat will be there, that etc. Bundi will be there, all they will mix and that's the mixture, right? So in the same way, mixture is, it's not combined chemically, not combined in a fixed ratio, but it's just mixed. Like if you mix the powder in a sand or if you mix a salt in a sand, what it will become is, it is a mixture. In the same way, alloy means it's a type of a mixture. It's a type of a mixture, but not exact mixture. Okay, alloy is a type of a mixture. So it is a platinum alloy kept at 0 degrees Celsius. Why? First you come to this point. Distance between 2 points on a rod of platinum alloy. Now I have drawn a rod here. A rod. Okay. A rod here. Now the 2 points are, wait, they have vanished. One scoop of vanish. Can vanish not only the dirt on the clothes but also the points. Leave it. Okay, the alloy kept it. What is this rod made up of? A platinum. A platinum made up of a platinum alloy. The rod is what? A platinum alloy kept at 0 degrees Celsius. Why 0 degrees Celsius? Because what is the melting point of ice? Melting point of ice is what? 0 degrees Celsius. Melting point of ice is what? 0 degrees Celsius. You know, according to the degree, according how much temperature a substance is, the length differs. The length of a substance differs according to the temperature even. When it is of high temperature, the substance will increase, the metals will they will expand. They will expand. If the temperature is low, they will contrast. That you will learn in physics. It's for higher classes. In higher classes or in other chapters you will learn while learning about the heat lesson. Okay. So this is the rod which was kept at 0 degrees Celsius. 0 degrees Celsius, so that it is accurate in measure. In International Bureau of Weights and Measure. International Bureau of Weights and Measure. So this is a bureau. It is a community in which all these units, all these physical quantities are taken. Like for example, not only this meter but also the SI unit of mass, about the temperature, about what is other one? Time. For these, all this International Bureau of Weights only will consider, will accept, will tell the whatever we should decide about these units and the physical quantities. These International Bureau of Weights and Measures will decide. Weights and measures are what? These are length is a measuring mass, these all, and weights, etc. Okay. At Sevier, where is this International Bureau of Weights and Measure? At Seviers near Paris. At Seviers near Paris. See, don't confuse with the word International Bureau of Investigation and International Bureau of Weights and Measure. Okay. Now I am going to show you one table. Wait, let me show you. I will just draw it. Here I will show you. Wait. See, we know the CGS system, right? In CGS system, now there are also the smaller units of length. Smaller units of length. See, if you take a ruler, now what is the measure of that? It's of meters. It's of centimeters. It is of centimeters, right? So though the SI unit of length is meter, but we are using centimeter. Why? According to the size of that quantity, we are going to use the units. Now, how this centimeter and the other units of length are related to our SI unit, that is meter. Let us see. 1 meter, now I will write in shortcut M, okay? 1 meter is equal to 100. Wait, I will change the color of this format. Set it in black or red? Red, okay. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. That means cm. I have written in short form cm. Cm is not chief minister or a common man. Cm is what? Centimeter. Okay. the bigger unit, that is 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. Next comes the smaller unit than centimeter, that is 1 centimeter is equal to 10 mm, that is millimeter. 10 mm. Next comes, now we have seen about centimeter, about meter and millimeter and kilometer. We have written 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. We have shown the relationship of meter and centimeter. Now how this centimeter and kilometer are related? 1 kilometer is equal to, now you see 1 meter is equal to how many centimeters? 100 centimeters. 1 kilometer is equal to how many meters? 1000 meters. So 100 into 1000. 100 into 1000. How much? It's 1 lakh. It's 1 lakh. How many zeros came? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'll insert a comma here and here. Okay. 1 kilometer is equal to how many centimeters? 1 lakh centimeter. And next, now how this millimeter is related to meter? Millimeter, how it's related to meter? 1 meter is equal to 1000 millimeter. 1000 millimeter. So this is, and you can say how the kilometer and millimeter are related. Same. 1 meter is equal to 1000 millimeter. So 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. 1000 into 1000. 1000 into 1000. How much? How many zeros will come? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros. Then 10 lakhs. 1 kilometer is equal to how much? 10 lakh millimeter. 1 kilometer is equal to 10 lakh. Comma 0, 0. Comma 0, 0, 0. Millimeter. Understood? So, if you take the inverse, now I have shown from the bigger unit to the smaller unit how they are related. Now, if I will show how the smaller unit is related to a bigger unit. Now, 1 centimeter is equal to 1 by 100 meter. 1 by 100 meter. The inverse, reverse will come. 1 meter was 100 centimeter. 1 centimeter will be 1 by 100 meter. Okay? And again the next one. 1 meter is equal to 1 by 1000 kilometer. 1 by 1000 kilometer. Next comes 1 centimeter is equal to how many millimeter? 10. So 1 millimeter is equal to 10, 1 by 10 centimeter. 1 by 10 centimeter. Next, 1 kilometer is equal to, same, all will come in the reverse order. All will come in the reverse order. You can write down. Okay. So I will give you just question and you fill up that. 1 kilometer, no, 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter is equal to dash kilometer. Is equal to dash kilometer. Just I have given you the question. Next comes 1 millimeter is equal to dash meter. Next I have given 1 millimeter is equal to dash kilometer. Dash kilometer. Okay. Now you have to fill up. You just fill up these dashes. These blanks you have to fill up, and or you can give the comment in the comment box. Okay. Next. So this is the table. This is the main one. The inverse you can just make out by making this. Okay. You can take a screenshot or you can pause the video and write. Let us go next. other than kilometer and meters and millimeters, there are some other big units. There are still bigger units than meter, kilometer, centimeter, etc. That one is foot. What? Foot. Foot. Yes, our leg foot. 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 Okay? Foot. So, this foot belongs to, what is this foot? It's some of the name you have heard somewhere. What is that is? In FPS system, what is the unit of length? Foot. What is the unit of length? Foot. So, this foot belongs to what? FPS system. Before we have learned what is centimeter. Those all belongs to CGS system. So, this foot belongs to what? FPS system. So, 1 foot is equal to 12 inches. 1 foot is equal to 12 inches. 12 inches. Wait, it mixed up. Inches, you can write inch. 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 1 foot is equal to 12 inch. Inch, it's also one new word. See, you will measure your height in inches and foot. In inches and foot. Okay, you just note it down. And other form is there, that is 1 yard. 1 yard. Yard is equal to 2 foot. 2 foot. 2 or 3? 3. It's not 2, it's 3. 3 foot. I'll write FT. So now you can say, now 1 yard is equal to how many inches? 12 into 3, how much? 36 inches. Okay, 36 inches. Enough. Now this is the relationship you have to understand. These are some of the bigger units than meter. The SI unit bigger than the SI unit meter. Okay. Now let us go. Now what are there are some instruments to measure the length. The first one comes the scale. Now you can write a ruler, scale or a ruler. Scale, it's better to write a ruler. Ruler. And the other one comes the measuring tape. Measuring tape. And now I will show you the scale weight. Okay, a ruler, not a scale. Okay. So this line you can see, this one, it came. So these dots you can see, these dots. Here one number will be there. Here one number will be there. Here one number you will mark. Here one number, here one number. Like that numbers you can see. This line, these dots, this is known as scale. These dots are known as scale. But the instrument you are using, that is known as a ruler. That is known as a ruler. Why? See, in a thermometer you can see, in thermometer, in a glass thermometer, if you have went to a doctor, you can see on the thermometer, like this is small thermometer will be there. In that the mercury will be there. In that the markings are there. In that the markings will be there. That markings are known as the scale, but not the instrument you are using. This is known as a ruler, and a measuring tape you will use to and a measuring tape you will use to measure the length. Okay, so that's it about the today's video. We have learned about the length, about the SI unit. In the next video we are going to learn the measurement of mass. Till then, thanks for watching.